So today, we'll be doing the soil analysis based on the soil texture triangle. So that's the soil texture triangle. Those are the materials. And we will be using somewhat similar to those materials. Now, I'll be turning on the camera now so that you will see the type of soil that we have. Okay, so this is the type of soil that is present around our school, Parkland High School. So this is like soil. It's almost reddish in color. And this one is another type of soil. Okay, close to the roadway. As you can see, there is a difference between these two types of soil. Now, today what we'll be doing is that we'll be doing the soil analysis. We have here 3 test tubes. This is called a test tube. This is called a rubber stopper. And this one here is what we call the test tube rack. We'll also be using a funnel and a spoon for scooping. Now, the very first thing that we'll be doing to determine the soil texture of a sample soil is to put the soil sample inside the test tube, like this one. Okay? Now we have to put enough. Now, if it doesn't want to go in like that, then I can just do it manually. It will be faster, isn't it? Okay, so that is our soil sample right there. Now, the next thing that I will be doing is that I'll be putting it in the test tube rack, and then I'll be getting another test tube, but this time I'll be putting the next sample. This one, the reddish colored soil. And I'll be using a separate spoon so that it would not be contaminated with another type of soil. As much as possible, the test tube should have the same amount of soil, okay? So that's the one with the clay soil, that is. And then the third one, I'll be putting also this type of soil from around Parkland High School. And then I'll be mixing it up with the soil close to the roadway. Okay, this one. Just to know what would happen if we mix the two. Okay? So there they are. Okay? Now, after doing that, I'll be putting water to fill up the test tubes. Okay. See how it is working. So the soil would allow percolation to happen. Okay, see that one? So they should have the same level of water as much as possible. Now, after doing that, I'll take it out again. I'll cover it with the rubber stopper and do the shaking. Shake, 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 shake. Make sure that it shakes properly. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, now it's shake. I shook it properly. And then the second one, I do the same thing. Okay, shake, 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 shake. Okay. Make sure that shaken properly, because I want all the soil to be mixed up with the water. Okay, that's it. That's the second one. I think this one needs more shaking because there's still some soil that's not mixed up. Okay. Okay, now that one is mixed up. Now the last one, need to put that. So this is what agriculturists do in order to test the type of soil. Okay, now that's the last one. Okay, so we have 3 soil sample here. So what would happen would be like this. We'll be waiting for about a day for everything to settle. And you'll see on the TV on what we would be expecting. So this is what we did. So we took a soil sample, and then the instructions there are actually what I showed to you. And you can see here that I shook it vigorously and then let it sit overnight. The soil grain settles based on their sizes. Heavy at the bottom and lighter at the top. So when we did this last time, this is how it looked like when we did it in the beaker. So you will see here that the sandy soil, which is the biggest and heaviest, shown here, settled at the bottom. Okay? And then this would be the silt. And then you see the fine grain there as the clay. And then the top one as the humus. So how do you get the percentages of this in order to use the soil texture triangle? Because in what I showed you earlier, it told you how many percent sand, how many percent silt, and how many percent clay. So you calculate. So this one is the 50 ml mark. Okay? And then that is the 75 ml mark. And then that's the 100 ml mark. And then finally, the total volume of the soil is 107 ml. That's the totality of the soil sample. It's 107 ml. Now, the sand is about 72 ml. From here to here, this is 50. This is 75, so it's below 75. So we would say it's 72 ml. Okay? While the silt from here to here, that's about 25 ml. Okay? And the clay, it's about 10 ml. Clear? So, 72, 25, and 10. So, that is how we'll be doing it. So, we have 72, 25, and 10 totaling to 107. Okay? That's why you need to learn how to measure this one. From 72 up to here, that would be 25 ml. So you need to determine the amount. Now, how do we get the percentages? Remember the number. Sand is 72 ml, silt is 25 ml, and clay is 10 ml. So, to do that, 72 ml sand over 107, you divide that, and then multiply by 100, you get 67% sand. And then you have 25 ml silt over 107, the total amount of soil, multiplied by 100, you get 23% silt. And then clay, 10 divided by 107 times 100 is 9%, totaling to 100%. So to solve this, you have 67% sand, you have 23% silt, and then you have 9% clay. That's the percentages. And that's how we do it here. So to use this, just draw the lines. The key idea here is to make sure that all three intersect. So the type of soil in that one is what we call a sandy loam, which is a very good soil. Okay? Now with this, we have to wait overnight, and tomorrow, just like what we see on the slide here, it's about to show, they will be separating based on their particles. In most cases, overnight is not enough. Sometimes you need to wait longer. Just like what I said earlier, this is the scientific way of finding out the type of soil based on texture. However, all farmers, they don't use this because by merely touching the soil, they already know the type of soil. It's an innate thing to them. They have been doing it for so many years that they've learned to know how the soil works. So this is how we determine the type of soil, again, based on the texture. Do you have any question? Okay, thank you.